I want y'all to listen. Listen to what this lawyer says.
Good evening. An investigation continues tonight into the death of a Schenectady man attacked and killed by a pack of dogs in Albany. We do want to warn you, some of the video you're going to see of the attack is blurred, but it may still be disturbing. CBS 6's Ashley Kusakaki spoke with a lawyer today about the liability aspect when a dog injures or kills a person in New York.
On Wednesday, 59-year-old James Provost was mauled to death by 8 or 9 mixed breed pit bulls in the backyard of an Albany home.
I think it's going to be very complicated.
Eugene Welch, a lawyer at Tully Rinke, is giving his insight.
Theoretically, is a criminally negligent homicide case, which means that somebody knew that there was a risk and did nothing to stop the risk, resulting in someone's death.
We clearly see that there are some criminal implications with this.
According to police, the attack happened in the backyard next door to where the dogs were housed. The owner of the dogs, a woman of Cohoes, did not live at either homes, and a caregiver, a man, arrived after the attack to put the dogs away. Police are trying to determine why Provost was there. 23 dogs were seized, including 15 puppies, none licensed.
4 of those dogs were previously licensed. However, those licenses had expired in March. Caregiver and the owner of these animals, had they complied with the existing rules, I think there's a high likelihood that this would not have happened.
According to city code, residents are required to register their dogs every year to the city clerk to obtain a license. And Hawkins says violations are a civil matter.
In New York State, generally speaking, for civil liability of a dog bite case, the plaintiff has to usually prove that the owner of the dogs or the premises where the dogs were kept had some prior knowledge that the dogs were dangerous in and of themselves.
There you go. There you go. How could they not be dangerous? They're pit bulls. Pit bulls are dangerous. There are no situations or conditions where they're not dangerous.
You know, there's a myth in our country about pit bulls, and not all pit bulls are dangerous.
What? Now, this lets you know there's an agenda. This guy's a lawyer. Sat there and said, not all pit bulls are dangerous. Pit bulls with fangs and a mind of their own. A mind, mind you, shaped to be a killer with instincts to attack and get off on it. And once they start, they can't stop. You telling me this is not dangerous? No, I'm not hearing that at all. Not even sort of. Understand, this guy is not even sort of correct. He's not even a little bit correct at all. And if you disagree, lawyer, if you hear this video, feel free to disagree in the comment section. You will never, I challenge you to substantiate that claim that not all pit bulls are dangerous. You can't, how? Prove it. What are you talking about? Some may go their whole life without mauling someone. That don't mean it's not dangerous. And that don't mean that it hasn't attacked someone else or something else. Most dogs, especially pit bulls, at some point in their life, it's going to attack something. Even if it's just an object like a toy. Here you got a thing stabbing this toy because it sounds like prey. Don't tell me that's not dangerous. You need to look up the definition of dangerous. There's no way you can be this old and this ignorant. especially being a lawyer.
Had some prior knowledge that the dogs were dangerous in and of themselves. You know, there's a myth in our country about pit bulls, and not all pit bulls are dangerous. That will be a question of proof for the prosecution. In the criminal case, it'll be a question.
So he's just a mouthpiece for the law. And since the law says that until they actually attack, they're not dangerous, that they're not dangerous. So that's the whole idea behind treating them like they're harmless. Oh, until they actually attack, you're supposed to treat them as if they're harmless. Well, that's a law designed to get people hurt. That's what that is. And it gets people hurt. And I'm not about to pretend that something that's deadly, dangerous, is harmless.